Discus, my three Royal Blue Discus had just arrived. Yeah, they huge like in my thought place. Like in my local fish store, we don't have. I don't see the big size like full grown size like 6 inches or bigger. So yeah, once I see it now, like they yeah, and I put in my tank right away because all my discus I get it from the same store. Then they really high quality discus, so it's gonna be fine. I think it'll be fine because so far all the fish I got it from the autumn and discus, and the school fish I got from the same store. So yeah, they healthy and good quality discus. So even though they wow, so yeah, it's my I just try it, like I just try to get into the wild discus to see. Uh-huh. But honestly, right now my feeling when I see this wild discus, in a huge, to me like it's a jumbo size, like 6.5 inches, is bread big size. And what I feeling I have right now is bread confused. Like before I got it, when I ordered them, honestly, I was thinking, and I really like the natural vibe, so I like something is more natural more than the show, like showbiz. So I chose the wild discuss, but honestly, my feeling right now when I look at my tree jumbo wild discuss, I'm not really excited like I thought I would be. You know why? Because I just thought like this one, yeah, like what the store told me, like they this one this girl they got caught in the Brazil, and they like they really wow. So that means they is real wow. This guy is not like F1 tank race anything, but honestly when I see them like that, I just have confused feeling. I'm happy because they're healthy, they're beautiful, their body is so round and the size huge, and I got a good price too. Like in my country, Vietnam, one discus like this is gonna be around uh, over 400 bucks, and I got this one for 300 for each piece, each of discus. So you know, when I save them, honestly, I feel bad. I feel bad because like it's really like they live in the nature. They live in the beautiful nature, like in Amazon River. You know, but like we catch them and we put them in a small tank. Yeah, my tank. I'm gonna have a big. No, I don't say big tank. I'm gonna have the size, the tank with the size. Uh, 350 gallon, but to me it's no matter how I like I design my tank build, no matter how beautiful I design my tank or how big my tank is, it's nothing to compare to their real home is in nature in the Amazon River in Brazil. So I feel bad, honestly. Like they they deserve to live in the nature. You know. So yeah, to me like F1, like the tank race is better. The color I love it. To me like I love the color of the wild discus more than the domestic one. You know, but I feel bad. Yeah, it's like I have to lock them in the, like just 350 gallon tank is too small to compare to their real home. I just lock them in here. Just like us, even though we put them in, if we put us in the, like it's a nice house, fancy gold, like the fancy house, the mansion, but like, it just don't give us a freedom. Just lock it in the house and even though feed out the good food. And yeah, I feel it's something is not right. I don't know. That just, yeah. hmm I, yeah, from now I think I just get the F1 tank race, like the wow race. But I just think I feel so bad when I get the wow discuss, but like a big size like that. This one they train already. They like tank train already. Um, they say that they train them for like they stay in the tank for 6 months. You know, and I just give me a try. Just give it a try. Like I get a wow. This got a real wow. This one is not like tank race or like F1 bread, but it's, yeah, when they got them it's about 6 inch already. Right now it's 6.5, almost 7 inches, huge. I don't know, it's, I just put them in the tank, so it's pretty shy. It's a Royal Blue Discus. I just think that they deserve to live in the nature, in the huge Amazon River and stay up in those mountains like my tank. Yeah, even though they're really beautiful, autumn, yeah, all the while natural, just like organic food, right? Everything is good, or the even the eggs we eat, or the beef we eat, if it's organic, like the grass fed beef, or the organic, like no or chicken, even though cage free egg or chicken is tastes better, but like come to the fish, I don't like to lock them in the, like if it's is like they was born in a tank, so it's fine. But if you catch some wild fish in the nature, right, in the river, and you put them in the tank like this, I think, yeah, feel bad for the fish. Yeah, that is my first 3 wild discus I got, but gonna be my last 3 wild discus I got like this. Ooh, I'm gonna try my best to take care of you babies. You beautiful. I love this color. I love the royal blue. Yeah. This, yeah, lucky because I was other 2 more, the red alenka, the wild two about 6.5 inches too, but because they just arrived, they just got it, so they need to quarantine those fish. So I say, okay, just send me, they just send me these 3 fish first. But I think no, I don't want to get a wild discuss anymore, even though they're so beautiful. But I don't, I don't want to, do like that to the fish, because I love them so much. I get the fish from a baby. They wait tank raise. They born in the tank, right? And then we raise them. It's fine. But if they belong to the nature, just leave them in the nature. That's where they belong, right? That's why I think everyone is different. Yeah. Anyways, I love them so much. But as much as I love them, I want the best thing for them. So since I got them already, honestly, if I live in the Amazon River, I'm gonna put them back in the river. I think they're gonna be happy in the Amazon River more than in this tank with a big round, right? Here they go. I have 3 of them. Yep. But we'll see if I can find the F1. They call F1. That means the wild discus. They and they raise and they have the babies like F1 wild discus. Then it's okay. But I want to get the original wild discus, like size 6, size 6 and 7 inches, like jumbo size, like XXL. Oh my gosh, yeah. Because they're huge, but the size beautiful. You don't see it's big, but like this one is like 3 inches, and like this, my hi, like blue diamond, he's so cute. This one is 4 inches. This one is 3.5 inches or 4 inches, like that. And that one is here. You can see the difference. In the picture, you cannot tell by the picture. It looks small in the picture, but when it comes out, it's so huge. Mm-hmm. Okay. I hope hopefully that my new Wild Discuss baby gonna be happy at the new home. Gonna be this is gonna be their forever home. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I feel bad for the fish. I feel so bad for them. Oh. This one that a wild cat. Discus is the Hector is wild strain too, but they F1 that means they tank race this one. So on the fish with the stress bars is the Wild Discus Hector. I'm gonna get more red Alenka. Yeah, that's so beautiful with the solid bar, solid red body with some pattern is the turquoise pattern. It's really nice. They have two of them, but you know, they just came to the store. Yeah. So they just came to the store, so that's why I didn't get it because the store need to quarantine those fish, the Wild Discus, for at least 2 to 4 weeks. If not, I accidentally bought it already. It's so huge. My tank is 150 gallon. It's really, it's so proud. Yeah, it's a tiny baby. Yeah. This is my smallest. It's a Royal Blue Discus. The smallest one is the first one I got. Mm-hmm. It's about 3 inches size. Hello. Okay, my tank gonna deliver. I count down to the day my tank got delivered, so it's gonna take, they say 6 to 8 weeks. Oh my God, 6 to 8 weeks. Today is 2 weeks already, so hopefully in 4 more weeks I'm gonna get the tank. And I try to, I was get my tank in 1 week. Maybe I gonna have to stay up all night to do that, so I can get the tank. Get ready for put the water in, so like yes, a lot of, just yesterday I just play with some driftwood and the lava rock, and it take me like 6 hours just find the layout I want, because it's not like I can have a chance to go to the fish store and choose the piece that I want exactly. But I just bought the stuff online, everything online, from the sand. I bought sand, rock, ripwood, the decoration stuff. Like all is from online, and you cannot choose the exactly the piece of wood you want. So I have to figure out by myself, like to put the piece of wood, because like you want the tree look more natural, the branch layout, the branches look natural, so you have to put a little branch together. I just have to glue it together, like a lot of work. Like when you see the tree, it's not like I got a home piece with the tree and the branch like that. No, I have to do it by myself. I'm not a professional, like aquarium designer, but I try my best. Yeah, I try my best to it's just have fun, right? Just enjoy it. Have fun. Yes, it's my tank, so I do anything I want, right? So yeah, it took me 6 hours yesterday. Yeah, and it's still not exactly what I want yet, so I just have to figure out, yeah, to make the tree branches, the tree with the, I want a big tree with the big tree stem, and the canopy like a crown, and on the top I'm gonna put the plants on that, so make it look like the big tree. Yeah, there you go. All right, just a short video to show you guys. I just got my Wow Discus deliver. Okay, wish me luck, and hopefully our our new baby Discus gonna be happy in their forever home. Okay, thank you, and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.